Alright, so has been quite a while. So you guys have been in Akron, like all that good stuff. I'm gonna skip over quite a bit, but pretty much, you guys you lost a friend Arthur because he was dumb and got caught by the guards because you all had a bit of a silly plan and he was the one that didn't get away. So he ended up getting caught and was brought to the city council, and a deal was made between you guys and the council where you will now be working for one of the council members, Lord Eccleton Zalith, in order to rebuild trust and also so you guys aren't branded as criminals. However, Arch is branded as a criminal and was exiled from the city. And so you guys were asked for your first job by Eccleton Zalith was to go investigate the volcano.
All right.
Like
Yeah. Yes.
like
Yes.
quite a bit north of the city. Um, and like in the city, there's been like some weird stuff going on with like animals mutating really randomly and weirdly, and like all this stuff. And so like the way that it works, like working for him, it just works like normal quests. Just he kind of occasionally gets to pick and choose the quests you're forced to do. So yeah, so you have to check out the ruins under the volcano and bring back any interesting specimens. And there was, other stuff that happened. You guys also talked with the tapir creature a little bit, who apparently knows various amounts of information, various things that each of you are potentially interested in. And was interested in knowing what all of you want to do as well. And so you had all made some sort of agreement. Um, so yeah,
We spoke to the potion lady and didn't buy any
yeah,
potions.
you guys did try. Well, no. Uh, if I remember correctly, Neri did buy 2 potions,
Oh,
two mystery potions. Yeah, he did.
well, that's fun.
And so we kind of ended off with you guys, getting ready to leave Ekron on your journey. So, assuming you guys don't have anything else you want to do in the city before then, or if you have any questions at this point, shall we continue or get started, I
I
guess?
think I'm good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay.
Or did we make like travel arrangements? I forget.
No.
It's like a few days away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, by
mean,
cart, it would be like 5 days.
so do we want to arrange like a cart?
Wait, damn. How long will be without a kite? That's
It's
fucked.
long.
Oh, then yeah, I guess I
Probably
might as
like,
well. But can we ask, like, what's his face if we can have a cart since we have to go do this thing for him anyway?
I think if he would have wanted to give you a cart, he would have given you a cart.
That's valid.
Especially on your first job for him. You were told he kind of likes to make the first job a little bit more difficult.
Okay. Well, now we should
That's
walk to
cool.
prove our difficulty. No, I'm kidding.
Just take like a full like 2 weeks to get there.
Yeah, you have to do a bunch of sightseeing, DM, and just be like, what do we see along our 2-week trek up to the fucking mountain or volcano? Well, yeah, I guess we should try and get a cart.
Are you guys going to do the exact same thing you did last time?
And leave it somewhere? No.
That's not what I meant. I meant
Oh.
like by trying to get a cart.
Well, Tobias wouldn't know this, I suppose.
So if you guys want to get a cart, how would you go about getting said cart?
Same way, probably head out to yeah, head to the stables and hire one that way.
Okay. So you head to some sort of so you head to some
Isn't
sort
the
of
volcano like near the coast? We could get a boat there.
That is another option, yeah.
Is that true?
I don't have the map on me, but from memory, it's like pretty close to the coast.
so yeah, it's like kind of close. It's along the coast. But also from what I remember, you guys potentially wanted to go see the witch on your way there. If that's something you're
What
still
were we gonna ask her
interested in.
about?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I can't recall why we would have
You guys
wanted
wanted to
to.
talk to her. I mean, you probably just wanted to see the
Oh,
goth mom.
didn't the Tapir guy say that he couldn't go and talk to the witches because they'd like fuck him up or something?
Think so?
Something like that, or he was like fearful of, like he thought he wouldn't win against them, something.
I think you guys just wanted to go see the goth mommy.
Oh
I
no,
guess.
no, no, no! I remember. So the Tapir cunt gave us a quest basically to hmm. We wanted to find out what the creatures were that were under Ekron, and I think the tapir, like the one with all the bones, that's like the ribcage thing in our secret hideout. And I think the tapir guy said that the witches know.
Or would be
Uh,
able to like help us. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Fuck, dude, it's been so fucking long.
Past. Yeah, I think
that
that sounds
sounds
right
right.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, pardon me. We definitely had a quest like from the Tapir guy, and then a quest from the Eccleton Zalith as well.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna
what
keep
the
saying
fuck?
Ethel Morius because his name's Eccleton, bro. It's not.
What was the quest from the Tapir Khan? Did he want to know what the creatures were, or did we?
I
And then he told us we could go to it.
I mean,
Can I roll a history check or something?
sure.
It's not going to be rolled in the thing. It'll be rolled on my phone, but
Yeah.
I'll get up soon because it's fucking hot as fuck in my room.
Must be nice.
No, it's fucking horse shit, cunt. It's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I rolled a 9 plus whatever history mod I have. I think -1, so an 8. Lol.
Oh my! Oh wait, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, okay. So I mean, what you guys when you were talking with him, right? You both had things that you wanted. He was trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure out what you guys wanted in the long run. And then that was like a whole thing because you guys didn't want to give that up. Um, sorry, let me just read over my notes. He admitted various things to you all, but regarding like the skeletal creatures, right? Because that's what we're talking about here. You guys wanted to look into them by talking to the witches.
Okay.
Goth mommies.
Also. Well, only one of them's a goth mummy, and she's like in the forest. So there's I think there is another one at the volcano though. I think another one of the witches is at the volcano, so we should probably
I mean,
check
you
that.
guys know that the three witches, the code names for them are the Witch of the Wilds, Witch of the Embers, and Witch of the North.
Well,
Yeah.
she's
Makes
surely
sense.
the Witch of the North. Like, which direction is the volcano in? No, I'm kidding.
It's not.
Is it north?
And Sesui, you do have some sort of stone with runes on it that you that you were told to use that you can
Yeah,
contact.
the text message phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't think we really like need to ask him anything though, really.
But yeah, I'm just reminding you
Because
that that's like
in game we spoke to him like fucking 2 hours ago, so it'd be a bit weird if I texted him and I was like, "Hey,
hey,
what are we doing
bestie,
again?"
what's going on? We
Wow,
totally didn't
dude.
forget. When you remind us what we said.
Well, so you guys want to go get the boat or a cart?
I think.
I mean-
I mean, we could get a boat there and then do the volcano shit. Oh no, we should probably talk to the
I was gonna say it would
The
give time to research if
default
she needed
witch
to.
and
Yeah.
then ask her about her sister as well, so we don't get
skin
like
witch, default witch.
yeah, so we don't
No
get
skin.
we don't get destroyed by the fire witch for no reason. Because if the other witch can just like send her a text and be like, "Yo, these people are coming over, they're chill."
That'd
That'd
be
be
dope.
epic. So let's just fucking walk, I guess. Roll 30 random encounters on the way.
Walk. I'm pretty good at that.
Or hire a cart, baby.
Yeah, let's hire a cart. I can. Yeah, I can
What
pay for
happened to
that.
fucking Morgan
Samuel
Freeman,
Jackson?
the horse, or whatever the fuck?
Did
Yeah,
we-
Samuel L. Jackson, the horse.
We have forgotten him, and
Yeah, he's probably dead at this point. Let's be real.
yeah,
Average
the
adventurer.
DM doesn't like fun.
You don't know. Maybe I do have long-term plans for that as punishment. Okay. So, you guys are trying to go and buy a cart to use, or what's the plan here?
Probably
Hire
rent
a
again.
carriage, something like that.
You wanna
Yeah.
hire a carriage? So are you going to wait around and see if anyone will put out a sign like you did last time, or are you actually going to go to
No.
somewhere and see, can we get a carriage ride to this and this location or whatever?
Yeah, I think this point would be. I think I would be more direct and just try to go hire someone to drive us there.
Where are you going to look to find a driver?
Wouldn't there be like stables on the edges of town?
Okay, sure.
Just like carts and
Sure.
carts for hire. Merchants can go using them.
Sure. You start looking around, seeing if there's any, carriages coming in or any buildings where it looks like they have stables of some sort or have some sort of carriage. You eventually find a couple and walk into one. Oh my god, it's fucking wire. You eventually walk into one of them. As you see, various adventurers lining up, trying to rent out a carriage that they can use to get to wherever they need to go.
I mean, can we like over here? Is anyone kind of going the same direction we are? Well, I guess we're going to the woods first, which might not be directly on the way to the volcano.
So you, you want to try to listen into other people's conversations and do that, or you just want to wait?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
All right, can you make a
Let's see if we can.
perception check?
I certainly can.
I wonder if we have someone draw the carriage for us, if we tell them where we're going, they're like, the witch, no, or
Yeah, just draw the carriage.
Just said the
yeah, but they're gonna hey, ain't this the witch's
Let me
shack?
just draw this carriage for you.
It's a musical, no, brother. Oh, okay.
Okay. So as you try to listen in, just due to the amount of people there and everyone in line, talking, and also due to how loud Tobias is as he's talking to you guys, it's a
True.
bit difficult to try and listen into the conversations. But you do hear a couple people that are like, "Oh yeah, we want to try and get through the woods if we can." As they're waiting their turn currently. They're currently a couple ahead of you right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to them. Hail and well met, strangers. I hear that you're heading the way of the woods. Would you mind if we shared your cart with you to maybe save some coin between the two of us, between our two groups?
As you look at this group of three, it's you find sorry. So you find it's a group of two gnomes and a dwarf.
Ooh, my kind of people.
Your kind of people. And at first, like, they're a little shocked that, someone just randomly came up to them. But you eventually hear one of the gnomes say, "Well, how are you willing to split it? And how many are in your party?"
Well, we've got three as well. Me and two of the taller folks, but I think we could split it
Uh,
amicably, 50-50.
what about Zakoon?
Oh, yeah, he could fly along beside us. He doesn't need to ride in the cart.
I see, I see. Um, we ourselves are not, very equipped to fight. So if something were to come along, would you mind taking care of that? As like, they say that you begin to look at their equipment. They look more just like regular, gatherers rather than adventurers, as if they're maybe just looking for some ingredients or supplies or something within the woods.
Well, we certainly would be. We'd have to, modify the payment structure there, but I think we could be open to that agreement or that arrangement.
Well, if that works, then we will try and get a bit of a larger cart. If you don't mind waiting outside, because you can see how long this line is, and as you like look, there's like 5, 6 groups ahead of them as well,
Hmm.
still waiting. But we're more than
But yeah,
happy to have you all with us.
for sure. Yeah, especially if they're like the less adventuring and more like the business mercantile trade. I'm sure they'll get a or be able to get a better deal on carts than we'd be able to. So I'm 100% fine with that arrangement.
And
And
may I ask what your names are?
My name's Neri. Uh,
Nary, I see, I
I'm
see.
not going to introduce the other people.
my name is Tobias, and this is gun number 1, gun number 2, in case we need any protection on this ride. I do like a little flexy dance.
He looks
Hot.
over to Setsulu and to Zakun. They're like, "Oh, hello, gun number 1 and gun number 2."
Oh,
I wave.
Yeah, don't correct them
that's
at all.
so
Just
funny. Hey, and you see like Tobias is kind of like like and he's like looking at his like flexed biceps like intensely, trying to like raise his eyebrows, like trying to like make them look there instead of what they think is number 1 and good number 2.
Well, I am Valtix. This is Valtor, and behind us with the bushy beard is Yetor.
Those are cool names.
Valtix, Valtor, Yetor. Okay.
It's gonna fuck them up all night, but all right.
Mm-hmm.
With that, do you guys just head outside and wait?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, let's
mean,
be
yeah,
busy.
I might as well. I guess we're just waiting for a cart, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing like anything crazy like around the stable or whatever. Any
Place of
any rustle
business.
and bustle, any commotion.
Go ahead, and make a perception check.
Yeah.
1 second.
Nothing in particular. Maybe just whatever would catch my attention first. I'm pretty simple-minded. Could just be like a funny or like a interesting little thing happening.
Um, as you are, walking out while you begin to wait for uh, these new acquaintances that you've just made, um, you've always noticed that guards are walking around the city, keeping an eye on what's going on, but you've always felt, that everything was fine, like nothing interesting. But for some special reason, you feel as if, the guards keep glancing at the three of you.
I mean, it's not
Oh.
surprising.
Yeah.
Not surprising. We're well known.
um.
Infamous, even. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like
Uh,
the same. Actually, I should ask that. So the whole time, right, all of the guards in Ekron, they've all been wearing a very similar fashioned armor suit to
They
that of
have,
the ones.
you've seen various styles of the suits, but like, yeah, they're very notable and distinct.
Okay. And we're not near our little buds anymore, right?
I mean, they're like inside this.
Yeah.
This
Okay. I'll just kind of whisper to like the party, and I'm just kind of like, well, seems like someone's in for a show. I kind of like glance over at the guards, and they might be following us on our trek.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
wait.
more protection.
Yeah. Well, maybe they wouldn't follow us, but
They're making sure we.
they're taking note that who we're leaving with, etc. That being said, though, like there's no reason for them to be like offended by us going to the witch, right? Out of game.
I don't think we were told anything like not to. I don't.
But like with us, a lot of words are hard. Us working with that Tapir kind of like, would he be mad about that? I don't know.
I mean, he was just like allied with the Tapir.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Okay. Trust.
With that, you wait a little bit. Various pass by. Various children pass by with soccer balls. Maybe one comes your way and you pass it back to them.
I probably kick it way too hard.
They have soccer in this fucking world, bro. What a
Sorry,
shithole.
footy.
Why not? And
No,
eventually.
we call it soccer here as well.
Yeah,
Only
Aussies
like
call it
cunts who
soccer.
like soccer a lot call it football. I have a mate who has watched so much soccer he like speaks with an English accent now.
Jesus.
But yeah, you guys eventually your new allies exit the shop, and they say, "All right, follow us. We got one secured, and we'll talk about how much it costs on the way there."
Care to give us just like a rough estimate now, just so that we're not just out the money because we don't have it to begin with, and have to like eternally work for you or something.
The dwarf in the back just speaks up, and he like strokes his beard, and he's like, 100 platinum.
Guys, I don't think we can afford that.
And
We might have
you
to
can just see
find
like
someone
the two
else.
gnomes like just turn to him, and he's like, "We told you that joke never works."
I like these guys.
But no, he was like, they just turned. It's only like total 30 gold, so like 50
Oh,
each of us.
yeah, no worries. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You can ignore him.
No, that was a great joke. He really got me. I'm quite gullible.
Um,
Yeah, it's a great thing to be telling people we just met.
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah, so you guys eventually, it's not like that far of a walk. The stables are like fairly close by. They give the ticket to one of the employees inside, and you're able to get your horse and carriage. And they ask, "Do one of you all want to take charge of the carriage, or would you want one of us instead?"
Oh, they didn't hire a driver. We just got the carriage.
No, it's just us. Costs extra.
Uh,
So we really haven't thought this through, by the way. I'm gonna say this in using. I'm gonna fucking send a message to Neri, like using the cantrip message, because we're gonna need to stop like a quarter of the way there to go talk to the witch and then come back. So unless we like make camp and then go to the witch in the middle of the night through the dangerous woods and then come back before morning.
That's it.
I mean,
Didn't they just want to?
We need to
Didn't they
figure
just
out.
want to go to the woods anyway, or are they going to the volcano?
They just start going to the woods.
Yeah.
So how the fuck are we going to the volcano then? Are we just gonna
Um.
say, "Oh, we're commandeering the carriage"? Sorry.
Maybe we can sweet talk them into going.
Maybe we could organize it before we leave, so we
Wait,
don't
I have
have to
a
bump it
question.
on them
Okay,
when we get there.
let me cook. Is there any towns or anything around the volcano?
No. I mean, you guys can see a
Damn.
map. Like, if you go to the journal button, there's the surrounding Ekron map.
Okay.
There's literally only Ekron. That's the only town,
Oh,
by the
damn.
way.
Um, Okay, I was gonna say make it a trade, but that seems not like an option. Um,
So on this map, where is like the witch roughly?
Exactly.
that's a good question.
I mean,
To the
we
left
met up with
of
her before, didn't we?
Ekron
So
a bit.
we'd know.
So when you guys met up with her before, you were just randomly in the woods when like fog appeared. And it's kind of like been a thing where um, you know, actually can I have one of you make a what am I looking for here?
Survival.
Actually, I want not a survival, but I want a
Damage.
I'll do an I guess well, let me do an insight check. Just one of you. Whoever wants it.
I
Yeah,
have
I'm in
a,
bed,
I
so
have a +3.
Okay.
yeah, you should do it.
Dude, this is like the lowest my insight's ever been. I always get high at like wisdom on everyone I build just cause.
So pretty much what you guys had been told, right? And like what you guys had been maybe told or what you had overheard was that like, from your time being in the guild hall, maybe you've overheard a few things. People that have tried to look for the witch of the wilds, and because that is a bounty, so people have tried to actively look. A lot of times, if they try to look in the same location that they may have found something before, don't necessarily find it in the same location again. And so a lot of times people think that the location changes.
Well, we have a one-way or a communication device directly to there. So I would say we just get in the woods, stop somewhere for the night, and send a message that we're looking to meet up, and that's kind of how we could find her.
You have a communication
we
device to
have a
who?
one-way conversation device to
Can we
her.
get
We have one to
the
the
Isn't
tapir.
that just for Eccleton?
Oh, that's Eccleton.
No, that's to the tapir.
Damn.
What?
Oh, the
No, it's the
tapir.
tapir guy. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Um. Okay, well, realistically, we either have to spill the beans, right, and be like, hey, any reason you'd want to come and get some rare materials or something? We can keep you safe, and then
You know,
something like
another
that.
thing we could do is have two horses and carts, or just get our own if it's 30 gold. I vote
Yeah,
we
but
just
we're
get our
already
own because it's
here.
clearly
We're just gonna
best.
leave now after we like agreed and we're like, oh, hey, you know what? We realized we're going to the volcano. Actually, we'll just walk back from here, and we just no longer keep them safe. And now they have a bigger cart, and we're not paying them, and like all this other stuff.
You can just say, we changed our mind. Use the 15 gold to try and hire someone to protect you, and then we go get our own.
Mm, I mean, that's an idea. I'm definitely more in favor of trying to like convince them to come with us.
We're gonna do that, and then when that fails, we'll do my plan.
Fair enough.
Alright. But we have to find the yeah. So wait, what time of day is a good question, I guess. What time of day is it?
It's like early. I mean, it's the morning.
It's still early. Oh shit.
Because this would
Um.
technically be after your meeting with Zach.
Yeah.
Kind of went like first thing in the morning, and then maybe.
Okay, so realistically, right? Like, I know you said we don't know where the witch house or hut like is specifically, but like, if we were to like ask, for example, like, oh, it's early day, like, how far into the woods would we be? At what time to know, like, if we're resting in the woods in the night or not? Like, how far do we get in one day on that from Ekron?
And so it depends on navigation skills because the woods themselves, you guys have also like you've experienced it a little bit yourselves. They're a
Yeah.
little bit of like a maze and they can play a little bit of tricks, but you theoretically can like because it did take you when you guys were fighting when some of you guys were fighting went to go fight against Gorwalk. That was
Mm-hmm.
like all the way at the top of the woods, and that took like 3 days of traveling through the woods to get there. So theoretically, you could get through like a third of
Whoa.
the woods.
That's where I died, right? Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So if
Okay.
we're just traveling on foot, we can go 24 miles in one day, assuming it's not difficult terrain. apparently. And that's if we don't. That's just at normal pace. We can go fast and lose 5 to our passive perception as we travel, or we can do a forced march, which means we go faster, but we risk exhaustion.
I mean, I was
And
thinking.
also, Neri,
Okay.
do you have that shit that like makes you go faster through your favored terrain or anything?
Nah, I dropped that feature. I got some of the
You got the good ones, is
alternate.
what he's saying. He got the
Yeah.
ones that are
Exactly.
actually useful, is what he's
Uh,
saying.
you know,
Um, I was gonna
uh,
say I could hold like a torch in front of the cart, and then like when we get at least through like foggy areas, so like I'm always just going in like one direction or something, and that way is like I can try
that is
and
not
nav.
how maintaining direction in the woods works.
Well, like no, I just mean like, cause well, just so we don't get separated like in the fog and just don't know at all where we're going. Like if I go straight, fog doesn't just make me not go straight anymore. If I don't like turn, theoretically, right?
No, so you can like think you're going straight and be going in like a pretty small circle,
Mm. It depends
especially
like
in
the
fog.
layout. Yeah. Okay.
Especially if there's no path. But if we're all just like together in the cart, then we won't be able to get separated anyway. And
Yeah, but
also,
then we just don't know at
once
all
we
where we're
get to the
going.
fog, that's like where we want to be.
That's
So
true. Okay. Well, we should warn them about the fog then and tell us to stop briefly, because
well,
we've been right, and then that would give
are
us a
you
chance to
gonna
talk to her.
are you gonna try and convince them to come to the volcano, or what are
Yeah,
you?
I'll still try and do that. Yeah. Okay, so we're still trying to figure out who's navigating though, at least for the time being.
I mean, I'm pretty good at navigation.
He's a ranger,
Yeah.
after all.
Range of danger. Okay, I think we're all set for the most part. Then anything else we need to like clarify?
That's fine.
I can think of
No,
it.
just the what the cart situation is. I think.
Hmm. Yeah, we should probably talk first, or talk with them now about going all the way to the volcano.
Yep. Well, you're up, Tobias.
All right. So we're strolling along. Uh, do we know where in the woods they want to go?
They haven't said where in the woods.
All right, I'm starting with that. Um, yeah, fellas, we might need to take a quick stop in the woods. Whereabouts are you guys trying to head?
We were thinking of eventually heading to the topmost section of the woods.
Thomas, okay.
So it'd be a few days for us.
Well, again, do I have any recollection of like how like just a general vicinity of like I was through this much wood and then fog started, and no matter how long that
I
took
mean,
me
you
right
guys,
to get through.
I think for you guys last time it was like just during the day, like within a few
It just,
hours. Yeah,
oh, okay.
last time.
Well, then we're probably okay. Well, there's there's gonna be a fog possibly rolling in. It gets a bit eerie and hard to navigate, but
Yes, we've heard about this from others.
yeah, it's quite dangerous, don't you think?
I mean, it can be, a bit unexpected, but if we keep control of the animals, everything should be fine, I assume.
Right. Well, how do you feel about having to stop there just for a little bit? There's someone we're meeting, and then we can carry on.
I mean, if that's something that you need to do, that's not a problem on our end.
Wise is like, great. He's so happy. He's so loud. He's like, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Now you guys are stopping at the top of the woods. What just looking for some gatherables, some supplies still back in town.
Uh, we're trying to
You,
see if there's any animals. Well, there's some various ingredients we're looking for, but if there's also any animals that were hunted and left around, maybe we can grab some of their meats to take back. Just also scouting out the area. We can get paid for that as well.
have you gentlemen ever stopped at the volcano or done any work around there?
No, we haven't gone that far out before.
Uh, any particular reason? Just haven't, or maybe because you haven't had the protection, or
We just haven't.
I see, I see. Well, would you be maybe after stopping for a bit, doing some research at the end of the forest? How about we double dip and stop at the volcano? We'll keep you company and protected. We're doing some work there.
Can you make a persuasion roll?
I'm not particularly good at these.
That's not what I
I don't think.
asked.
Any of us are. Yeah.
I didn't ask
Wait,
if you were
what?
good. I just asked, can you make it?
Oh, I know. No, I'm just checking to see. I don't think I have anything. I'm like a fucking monk. Okay. Persuasion. Oh. I mean,
I mean, it's a bit, longer than we expected to be out there. But if, something interesting comes up out there, uh, we may need your assistance then, seeing as you're all adventurers. Um, uh, if, any damages incur, if there's any, you know, due to how long we're out there, if the increased payments, seeing as that it is your needs to go longer, would you be okay then paying that extra fee if it comes to that?
so you're saying like food and water and
Yeah.
or like any like payment on the card itself if
Pretty
there's
much
like a,
like, yeah, if
like a
there's
long
like,
fee.
yeah, because like,
Yeah.
usually you're rent, because like
It's
with
like the
like,
blockbuster, you didn't return the game in time,
yeah,
you have
pretty
to
much.
fee.
Pretty
That's a
much.
reference. Jesus.
Okay, but all right. I like look to you guys.
It's fine.
And to clarify, we're there to like look for like creatures and shit, like ourselves
You
too,
guys are
right?
just there for interesting specimens, is what you were told.
Yeah. See, I'm wondering like that's hey, if they well no, they said
We
they
asked
find
for
like
clarification. It was like animals and artifacts and magical stuff,
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm wondering is like obviously like we have to get that shit and give it to the right guy, so they can't have too much of it. Maybe like some extras or something. Maybe some if we like kill some like creatures, they'd want like one or two of the carcasses.
Tell these guys that we're on a personal quest from Lord Eccleton's Owl. They'll like shit their pants and do whatever we say, probably.
I don't know, people
Or try and
You
kill us, and then
think?
we can
Yeah,
just
I'm
kill them and
trying
have the
to.
car for free.
Yeah, like what if we say like we were like personally entrusted and and it's for like you guys are great at that stuff. Like I think you could score big, right? I should say something like that. I think.
I'm just not sure we should throw that card down right now.
Yeah, we like in case shit's like they want to leave, we're like, oh, we're actually yeah, okay, yeah, that's what they would have backed out. We dropped the Eccleton Zalith card.
Yeah.
All right, resume. Yeah, of course I understand. Any late card fees or you know, tool expenses, food, water, etc. I
Great.
fully understand.
So who wants to drive first?
I do a
Can
little, I
I
do a little
have?
finger guns to Neri.
Yeah.
This guy.
Uh, and like as we're going along, like I feel like I could have Zakun kind of scouting, flying up ahead of us,
Okay.
doing that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
those Vibrava compound eyes surely can
So
see
you
through the
all,
Uh-huh.
hop into the cart. It's a bit bigger than, if you've been in a cart before, just a little bit bigger than a normal one, but it's your classic cart. And you start leading the horses out, and as you get to the gate, is the usual check your IDs, saying goodbye, and you guys notice you're being really eyed by those guards, And as you leave, there's a lot, you may look back and you see the guards are really whispering to one another.
I'm gonna wave at him.
You just see a very hesitant guard wave back as you all start heading out for the woods. As you do so,
I'm glad he didn't think I would just saying bye forever, and then they would all chase me.
any chit chat you guys want to make? Anything you want to do in this cart on this first?
I'm driving a cart.
Okay.
I don't have time for
Okay, one of
conversations.
those. But yeah, anything you want to be doing in this cart?
I mean, yeah, I kind of want to learn about them a little bit more. So do you guys run a little spot in town, or you guys sell to as little independent gatherers, or what?
Well, it depends. Usually, we're at the academy doing research for them. But sometimes, we just have one of those day jobs and we work, various shifts trying to, get by.
I see, I see. Well, bet we're gonna find some pretty nice stuff when we stop at the volcano. But anything in particular looking for at the edge of the forest? Anything fascinating?
Well, kind of leans in kind of close. He's like, I don't know if you guys have heard this, but there's rumors going around that monsters or animals in the area, they're mutating or something. We kind of want to see it in action. So we're kind
Dude,
of so
I
we're kind of
slam my
glad.
fist. I know, right? I know, right? I've heard that. It's like egging
So
him
we're
on.
kind of glad that some adventurers wanted to team up with us because we obviously can't fight. So if they go all I don't know crazy or something, we obviously are we're out. So we're glad that we can have you guys defend us. But that's not the main thing. We just want to see what's going on. Maybe there's something strange in the area. Heard the city's putting out a pretty good reward about it. And maybe just maybe if we're the ones to crack what's going on, we'll get to meet the big man Eccleton Zowith himself.
That would be so fucking rad, dude. I hope you guys can do that. Our work, not nearly as serious as your aspirations, but I commend them. I give them a pat on the shoulder.
So what made you guys want to go to the volcano?
Uh, just looking to find some new stuff, explore a bit, get a little bit roughed up, but
You
kind of just
adventurers are
adventurers looking for
adventurers.
items, fun fights. Exactly.
Nary, can I
Maybe
have you
sell whatever we
roll
find.
a survival check for me, please?
I love these fucking guys.
Interesting.
Damn. Do I get advantage because I'm having Neri help or Zakuun scout
Nary
with me?
has nary help him.
Has the dairy help passive.
Now this is just the roll of what's happening. But
Okay.
right now, nothing.
I should be writing notes down.
So the first day ends up going by with nothing, much happening. Eventually it starts getting dark. Nary having led the cart for a while, you eventually get tired. You pull over to the side, and you all begin to make camp for the evening. As you all begin to rest up. Oh, wait, I can just do this. Okay. Perfect. Okay, as you begin to all rest up, or as you begin to, make camp for the evening, those three head to bed earlier. They have their, tents. What is your three plan?
Do I need to sleep? Let me check.
I have my own tent, so I'd be setting that up. But I mean, are we going to be looking out for like trying to find if the witches are here? Or is that our plan for the night? Or try to find the witch?
Well, what? Like, okay, wait, hold on. Like, how long would we reasonably be? I can't words. Holy shit. How long would we reasonably be out before we would need to like long rest? Like if they're just calling it a night like a little early, you know what I mean? Or like is there no overlap and we would either like get exhaustion because we went out or not?
How long can you stay awake? A character can go without sleep for 1 full day with no ill effects.
I mean, I'd
Uh,
probably, if I'm going to be driving the car again tomorrow, like I'd probably need to be
yeah.
well rested. So maybe I'd say maybe you two should be going to look for this.
That's not a bad idea. And then Zakun or something can like guard for a bit while you guys rest until we get back.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Thoughts, Seth Sulu.
Sure, let's do it.
All right.
How are we looking for it?
Yeah. Is there any way? Yeah, I don't know how I would find fog. Um. Should we tell them or no? That we're leaving or no? Okay. So they stop for the night. They're comfy in their little tent. Me and Tessie would go out into the woods. I don't really have any way to like track really. Or like I mean I could yell out, but then they'd hear me if I like shouted really loudly.
We could also just like go for a walk in the woods.
Yeah, I suppose. Fuck it.
Like, what is? I don't think there really can be like.
Oh, I have an idea. I could just
I
climb
don't
up
think
a
there can
tree.
really be a way to find
I
an
could just
eldritch
climb
fog.
up a tree and look at the top of the tree and just be like, is there any fog about? And look ahead. I do that.
Okay. Can I have you? Wait. You can just climb, no issues.
Yeah, I was spider climb. I'm a damn peer.
This man's. Okay.
That's why I was like, I can just do this. I was like, wait a minute.
Can I have you make a perception check then?
Yeah. Please find the fog.
As you climb up, you look at the beautiful night sky. There's, stars all about. You can slowly see from the corner of your eye to your left, you do begin to see a bit of fog about.
Like rolling in, or is it
Yeah,
like
you're rolling.
stagnant?
You
Oh, okay.
right now you do see it being stagnant.
Okay.
Compared to previously when you had all seen it, it was like actively, enveloping area. This time it is currently stagnant.
Okay. Well, I'll walk back down. Well, I found the fog off in that direction. Do you think she kind of just like lives in it and it moves, or she's just somewhere else in the forest?
I don't know. Well, there was like, uh, it was alleged that it like moves around and stuff because people find her in different places.
Should go check it out. If that's the
I mean,
case.
yeah, probably should if she's found in fog and there's a bunch of fog here, we probably should
Yeah.
check out this
All
one.
right. Let's go run on over.
As you all begin to head on over in that direction, you eventually, see them for yourselves and begin to enter the foggy area. This one, this one, this one. You eventually begin to enter, an area kind of like you had entered before. It looks very similar, but, the layout's a bit different. Pretend that it's a bit different.
Please pretend that it's different. Okay.
But, like,
Is there out of game? Is there impending combat? Because I'll get up and turn on my computer if there is.
potentially. Yeah.
Okay.
There's potential for it. Yeah.
Alright,
And
I'll
as
get
you
up
guys
in a
enter,
sec.
like, you can definitely feel that you've entered this foggy area without even, like, seeing that the fog, just like the vegetation changes to that of, like, the area before. And you begin to hear, like, various, like, scratching noises, and, like, you begin to hear what sounds like creatures eating something all around you.
Damn, that ain't good. I point finger at Big Toe by us, and I say, grapple me and a tree probably could be a good move.
Damn. I'll do that then. Great.
Bros like me spin like the little, the things you put on your chest and you have the baby in it. Carry on. And I'll be like shooting firebolts and shit. Alright. Holy fuck, it's even hotter in the rest of the house. Aircon time.
Well, I thought Neri's back at the
Oh,
thing.
is Neri staying?
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
Yeah,
back
now
in
he's
camp with
taking
the
a
other guys.
nap.
Damn. Okay.
It's okay, we're gonna avoid the combat, so it's like fine.
Yeah, we're up a tree currently. So, now that we're up tree, by the way, you don't have to like keep. I don't have to be grappled anymore. You can like let me go, and I'll stand on a branch.
Hugging you.
No, baby, I'm not putting you down yet.
He's a hugger.
Um,
Um,
yeah, I'll set him down.
Gonna have
Do you think like?
both make perception checks, and then you can ask your
Oh
question.
yeah, what? Yeah, I was gonna say how like fucked the fog.
Yeah. So how thick is it?
Well, I said fucked, but yeah, that's what I meant.
I mean, this is like the out. I mean, you guys had kind of just entered the fog, so it's like not too thick. You can still, somewhat see a bit.
Okay.
But yeah.
Right, this will be the last roll that I have to do on my phone because my PC is starting now.
Damn, imagine.
It's okay. I got like a 20.
But it wasn't a nat 20.
It was not a nat 20.
It could have been.
I got a 3, so I'm surely not seeing shit.
Tobias, you begin to see from the distance, if I can find them. Yeah, these guys. No, not these guys. This.
Dude, if we kill some guys, we could give the cart. What the hell? Wait, these are like people. I thought
Okay,
they were like animals.
They're D&D people. Let's
Well, it sounded like we heard people eating or monsters eating. So.
Yeah, I was monsters. Yeah. Wait, so what do they look like exactly?
So you see what the best way that you can, describe them. They're almost like disfigured elves with robes on of varying heights, in a sense. And you do see that they're brandishing weapons as well.
That's what they're eating.
So as you begin to look at them, you see various like animal like legs and arms and such and carcasses, like smaller animals that they seem to be, eating.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Is the
Change
do
my
I
Discord to PC Discord, baby.
okay. Is do I know which direction excuse me, the fog was coming?
More inwards.
Would it go toward our cart?
So like the fog was stagnant when you saw it, like unlike before when it was expanding. This time it wasn't expanding; it was just staying in its area.
For now.
Yes,
I'm like worried like it'll move while we're in it kind of thing.
that sounds like a concern you're gonna have to have.
Later.
I use message again, even though we're right next to each other, so just so I don't have to say anything out loud. And I point at Tobias and mentally into his brain. I say, "These guys do not look very nice."
Can I respond or no?
To message,
I'll tell you in a sec.
you cannot.
Okay. I shake my head to like agree. Can I like hold on, let me just post it so
You
that like
can
you know.
reply.
Oh, I
Just a
can.
message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. I'll send it.
Okay.
There you go.
Oop, didn't mean to post it twice. Okay, then I respond and say, leaving your hands free. Okay. I say, well, I could just keep jumping us across and try and just find her quite quietly. But I also say, but I'm worried about the fog moving. Just as a heads up, if it goes towards the cart, they might eat them.
I cast message again, I guess, and I say, I'm sure Neri can hold his own with Zakun.
Yeah.
Fuck.
As long as they don't,
Damn, it'd be a real
long-
shame if I send a Chupa cowboy that way.
as long as they don't, as long as these cunts don't get the drop on him,
Yeah.
I think
And
should be.
Zakun was keeping
should be
guard as
fine.
well, so Neri, even if he's asleep, she'll wake up. Okay, so do you want, and
Also,
then
if we didn't think he could hold his own by himself and we left him alone, like that's very bad,
that's
like
true.
resource management. So the reason why I think he's probably the best to hold his own is because he can just shoot arrows and then run away, and then shoot arrows and then run away while he's mounted on
And
Zakun.
or just even literally like on the cart, bro. He starts like yeah, and then just shooting while he's driving the cart like a badass.
Nah, cart's pretty slow.
But okay. Well, you want to just try and jump across?
If you're confident that you can do that,
So yeah, I'd like to know. Can I know how this would work before I like attempt this? Because the way I'm thinking about it, right, is spider climb is like just with my feet. So as long as I can either jump from like branch to branch, or even like jump onto another base of a tree, like the way I'm thinking about it is I could like boost off of a tree as long as I turn my feet in time and land on the other tree. Like I'd be fine.
how tall are you? Because if you're like 6'2" at least, you'll weigh like 180. If you're like muscled, at least 180
I don't
pounds,
even. Did I never like
probably.
give myself a fucking height and
So
weight? I
that
mean, I am.
a
Okay, well,
180-pound cunt jumping to a tree is gonna make a huge fucking noise.
oh, I see. Well, hold on then. Dude, I'm so silly. I can just fly with my ability for like 100 feet or something.
Halved if you're grappled though. If you're
Uh,
grappling something, sorry.
hmm. Well. Hmm. I mean, I'll probably weigh that at least that much. But I think that's like, what else did I do then?
We could always kill them. Or like, I could cast an illusion and see how they react. And if they react well, then we could go down. Another option is we could just wait for them to pass to go wherever they're going.
Those are both good ideas. I'd probably try the illusion, but then they'd realize like they couldn't eat it. But maybe they like keep chasing it. Like, could you do it?
Static.
And then they like chase it, and then you
It's
like
static.
No, I know. And then you recast it further down, and then they like go like run towards it, and then like lead them on a trail.
They'd probably have to be pretty stupid to not realize.
I mean, they. Oh, I thought they were kind of like.
Well, I just create a sound like off in the distance, away from the direction we're going and away from the cart. That's someone saying like, "Hello, is anyone there?"
That works too. That'd
And
be
see if
funny.
they like pull out their
That'd
weapons
be,
and
yeah, that'd be
go,
really
"Let's go
funny.
eat this guy." So maybe I'll do that.
You should do that. That'd be so funny.
Let me check the range on minor illusion really quick. It's 30-foot range only, so I do have a mage hand that has a 60-foot range.
You could do the voice,
it's
and then you could
invisible.
summon the mage hand in the tree, like rustle a branch.
Yeah, sure. Could I go send my invisible mage hand 60 feet in the direction that is away from where we're going and away from the cart and like rustle a shrub?
Sure. You can
Roll
try
for
that.
shrub rustling.
Yeah, do like a deception check, I guess.
Sure. I think I have +10 to deception, so
Yeah.
it should be good.
Deception it up.
Okay.
Decepticon.
Decepticon.
Attributes. Deception. Oh, I only have a +4. I roll a dirty 20.
Yes, sir.
So I guess it would be like, I assume we're going north and we're coming from south, so I would do it like over here as far as I could go to the west.
Yeah, sure. 60 feet. Yeah. Okay. So you send out your mage hand and, try to control it to rustle up the bush a little bit.
Try to control it, motherfucker. I don't have to try at all. That shit's well controlled.
Um, and as you do so, you all see, like, as you begin to, rustle the bush, you see all of their heads just instantly turn. And the closest ones, like, pretty much just leap towards it, while the ones further away just begin, like, running, sprinting towards it. They get their weapons, like, all of them just get their weapons out. They, like, backwards grip it. They're, like, ready to just stab whatever's in there. They, like, start, the ones that are closest obviously get there first. They just begin stabbing away at the bush as they all start running. Are you doing anything at this point?
Alright, well, I point at Tobias and I message and I say, they seem stupid and very violent.
Yeah, seems so. So now they're only that far away. So, and they reacted like, damn. What do we do?
I don't know, I wish I had an AoE spell, but I don't.
I was gonna say, do they have any like bows or arrows? Bows and arrows.
With the perception check that you had, right?
Mm.
You did not see. You only saw like some sort of blade that they all had.
Yeah, I mean,
We need to buy, start buying some flasks of Alchemist's Fire and shit.
that'd be good.
BG3 has taught me them hoes are useful.
Well, okay. Theoretically, As long as they can't like climb the trees or be super crazy. You have like a blasting cantrip, right?
Yeah, I have Eldritch Blast.
I could do my
I mean, we could just like kick them when they get high enough up and they'll fall down. Right?
but I wouldn't be too high up, but I could stand on the wall of a tree and then I could do my Eldritch Claw tattoo to give me 15-foot punches.
Do you have proficiency in all weapons?
Um,
Oh, I think I gave my crossbow away to that dude who fucked us up that one time.
I do, and also I like. Well, I don't know how that shit works with like the monk weapon, but I could also do a breath.
Crossbow anymore.
I can also do a breath attack.
I mean, I think the most profitable way of doing this would be to try and avoid them.
Okay. I don't know how you would go about that. Hold on, how much is 100 feet? Like I could. 100
I
feet's
mean, we just
damn far.
probably
Get
like
to the
wait
other
up here and
side.
stealth.
Okay, if you like wait, you can misty step, right? That's a thing you can do.
Yeah, but
That's only 30.
30.
Fuck, that's not that far.
It is not.
um,
Like,
fuck.
well, what if we just like sat here and waited, and then if they attack us, we do the range thing from the tree?
That works. We could. Trying to think how else we could make noise farther away. I mean, realistically, right? I could like. Well, I don't want to light the whole forest on fire. Um. Fuck. Yeah, I don't really have. I mean, I could literally fly across, but that's okay. We can just wait. That seems like the best plan. I don't really have anything else that'd help. Do they continue to investigate in that direction or
Yeah,
anything like
so
that?
after like they start stabbing that bush and getting nothing, they start stabbing the surrounding bushes, assuming whatever creature made the rustling sound, probably just went to one of the neighboring bushes. And you start to see them get even more and more agitated, start yelling at each other in some like language. Um,
What is the language, by chance?
what languages do you
Pick
speak?
Abyssal, Common, and Draconic. So
You
basically
are
Abyssal.
unsure.
Okay.
But you start to hear them like yell at each other, like waving their hands up with their swords in the air, like they just don't care.
What about undercommon?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Um, and they start getting angry at one another, and at this point, they, start getting angry. They start to lower their weapons and start grunting and like start heading back and scouting the area for any more creatures that may be here.
Damn. Honestly, we could do it again and see if they just get like they get tricked again and believe it more.
Yeah, probably. I'll do the same thing, but on the other side now, maybe.
Okay. Can you make another deception check?
Sure. Roll a new one.
So you're doing it on the right side now.
Yep.
Okay. So I mean, yeah, you you send out your mage hand to do the exact same thing. They rush towards it again, exactly the same as last time, just opposite ones get there first. start stabbing the shrubs and the bushes and the trees. Nothing's coming up. They're getting angrier and angrier as it is. I guess I'll move them as well. What's your plan as you see them running over there and stabbing everything?
These are stupid. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm also just, I don't have like jack shit for items or like any features really, aside from just me getting across the whole current map that like would really even help. Oh, I have a pet mouse? I could just chuck this fucker.
The fuck, dude?
What?
I don't know why it's from a background because I'm apparently an urchin. I guess I have a pet mouse. That's funny.
This episode
Start
is
like the starter
amazing.
equipment. Um, but well, shit. Do you want me to like burn like a tree near them or like throw a torch?
I feel like that's an insanely bad idea if you
I
want to
feel like it is too.
Why
I
would
was
you bring it
just
up then?
I don't know. I wanted to hear your input. Um, um, well, I mean, we have all night. We can let them ravage the forest and just chill up in the tree and just be quiet or something.
I can just cast detect thoughts and see what's the deal.
Wait, do they get to know? Oh no, only
Nah.
if you like probe deeper, right? Or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want, go for it. It's up to you. I'm down to just wait because that was kind of your original plan. I can't really think of anything else, to be honest.
Um.
Up to y'all, fully what
What happens if I don't speak its language? Oh, it doesn't matter. I just learned the surface thoughts. Sure, I'll cast detect thoughts on the closest one.
Okay, detect thoughts is 60 feet if I remember correctly.
I think it's 30.
Damn, closest one is 40 feet.
Hold on. Is there a range? This doesn't look like there's a range
Detect
thingy.
thoughts.
Oh, you can see
So,
within 30 feet of you.
yeah. So the closest one is within 40 feet as of right now.
Alright, well. I wait until they get within
Okay, yeah. So I mean, yeah, eventually, same thing as last time, right?
range.
They start yelling at each other again, seeing that nothing came out, like the whole like waving their weapons, and eventually they start walking back. And I'll say, like as they start walking back, you probably could start casting detect thoughts at that point on the closest one.
Yeah, I'll do that shit.
And as you
Uh,
do
Let me set up.
so, let me double check. Let me read detect thoughts. Okay. You read the thoughts.
It'd be so funny if like you made want the sound originate from one of them and they all turn on him and just fucking kill him for being a little like troll and like wasting their time and they just
We
think
should
it was
try
him the
that.
whole time. Because now you know what they sound like, so you just do the like or the fuck they're saying like on one of them, and then they're just like,
Okay.
oh my god.
Usually, the surface thoughts. What is the most on the mind? Okay, gotcha. Okay, as you
They're gonna be
begin
so
to,
fucking dumb. They're like, where food?
I, pretty much. I mean, pretty much as you begin to read its mind, you just get the thought. Like the initial thoughts that you get from it are just like, where food, where target, where food, where target, where food, where target, where food, where target, and it's just like this back and forth, like of just that mainly.
Damn, these motherfuckers are stupid as fuck.
Yeah, it probably sounds like 4 or less intelligence. Um, well, shit. Do you wanna make the sound come from his friend on the right, because the other two are still on the right. Maybe he'll just jump his friend and attack out of instinct. If the sound
I'm willing to try it.
Oh wait, is that in range? Oh shit.
My mage hand is 60-foot range, and it's invisible.
So maybe like push the would you? I don't
Oh,
know.
wait a minute. Hold on, this might be goated. I can, if there's two of them that are within 5 feet of each other, I can try and telekinetically shove one. I think I took telekinetic on Seth Sully, didn't I? So I can shove as a bonus action. Let me get back to my PC and check.
That was fun.
Dude, if you shove one with the mage hand and telekinetic shove the other one, and they get into a little beef
No, you
quarrel.
can't shove with a mage hand.
Oh damn.
Unfortunately.
This shit ain't BG3.
I can't do any like remotely
telekinetic
offensive
on here.
actions.
Oh no, I see telekinetic. As a bonus action, you can shove one creature you can see 30 feet. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I see telekinetic.
Alright, well, I do the Russell again to the other side
So
for a
on the
final time
original
to try and
side?
get them. Yeah, to try and get them grouped together.
Okay.
And I roll my deception.
It'd be
Ooh,
funny
I
if
roll an
it
8.
didn't work. So you do this once more, and they're getting like real tired of this, right? They just like ran back and forth between this area now like 2 times, and now it's like so you just hear this like loud grunt from all of them. They don't even like jump on it this time. They all just look at each other. They group up, right? And they're just like as they begin to like as a group walk all the way back over here.
Alright,
And they just like they don't even like energetically stick it. They're just like they just like barely put any effort. They're just like we were already here. What are we stabbing now? Like let's be real here.
I telekinetically shove this one. And it's either towards or away from me, so I try and shove him into this square.
Okay, can you send the thing for telekinetic, please?
Yeah, sure.
And if the range is 2, what's the range?
Where is it?
Because you could either be further in the tree, or you could have done it when they were like passing by sooner.
Telekinetic, here we go.
30 feet succeed on a strength save.
You could just move up in the
The
tree a
fact
little
that the
bit.
saving throw for it is 16 seems a bit off.
8 plus proficiency plus your plus whatever score you
Oh,
modified.
never mind. It's plus the ability mod, so yeah, it gets a big boost from the charisma.
So I think. Okay. So it fails.
Pog?
So yeah, you're pushing it this way, right?
Diagonally.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
So as it does. Okay. So as it gets pushed from behind as it's like poking, it just turns at its friend and like puffs its chest at its allies, like come at me, bro, that sort of thing.
What's happening with detect thoughts when I'm doing this? What are they
Detect
thinking?
thoughts. You aren't initialized in action, right? If you probe deeper.
I know it's surface level thoughts.
Right,
I'm
right.
not digging deeper. I just maintain
Right,
concentration.
right. Either a target knows, and unless you shift, if it succeeds, the spell ends. You can also.
Dude, this shit's so funny.
Because the spell is your
Yeah,
Dude,
Dylan's
over
really
here, just
bored
like
out of his fucking tree though.
Can't detect a creature, right? Okay, but if you probe deeper, the target's whatever. If the target knows, okay. Questions verbally direct, of course. Spell can penetrate barriers. You can search for thought. You can. Does it work if it? I mean, that should be fine. Theoretically, question mark. Pretty much the thought that you're getting is like this little bitch.
Good.
That's pretty much the thought that you're getting. Yeah, towards his friend. And yeah, so
Oh
like
my
he starts
god.
puffing his chest, like, and whatever language that they speak that you don't know of. They starts like talking in that, and you see like his two friends turn. They're like, "What the fuck is going on with you? Like, what are you doing?" Like that, like they kind of give off these faces as they just begin looking at each other. And like he just drops his weapon and just like slaps his friend in the face. His
Yes.
friend drops his weapon, slaps him back.
Yes. But
And like you start to see
hold
the
on.
the two other ones like
So is it this one and this
yeah,
one?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Um and they're the two friends that like were in the back are like start like grabbing onto them, like trying to pull them apart, like trying to keep them normal. Um
Alright, well then I'll try and telekinetically shove this one as well.
so you are a little too far for that because it's
Oh,
30
that's
feet.
okay. That's alright. Wait, hold on. If me and Tobias swap spots, maybe we could do it. Oh no, we couldn't. Never mind. Alright, yeah. Well, I guess we just watch.
Yeah, who needs to talk to the witch? You can just watch whatever this is.
Yeah, bro. This is funny.
Um, so like you just see that. So let me just do this as well. This one, this one. Okay, okay. That was such a terrible roll. Okay. And like you just see them like trying to break from their friends' grasps for a bit, like trying to hit each other back. They like kind of start kicking each other too. They try to like get out of like each other's grasp as like whatever way they can. They start yelling at each other. It gets like really loud.
Wait, Sasula, can you do like a really scary loud sound?
Why would I do that? They're fighting.
Cause then they like might all like realize they should just fucking run and leave if they hear something like super big and scary.
No, I think it's like up to the loudness of a yell. I don't think
Okay.
it's terribly. Maybe it's up to the volume of a lion's roar, though. Let me check.
Mhm.
Uh, it's up to it could be yeah, it can be a lion's roar or any other sound you choose, but it can only be as loud as a scream.
Well, never mind. You can just watch.
Oh my god. Um,
I mean, our whole plan was to sit here and wait until they passed by, so.
Eventually, right, they start getting so loud, like various birds in the area, the very few that are still there, start flying away. And then like you see that the two that were like grasping, they like just look at the birds and they like point at them and like start saying stuff. And then from your detect thoughts, you're like, oh my god, these idiots. Like that's the thoughts that you're getting at this point. How much? Yeah. Oh, up to 1 minute. Okay, so it's probably ending. But
Yep.
like that's pretty much what's going on. They start like arguing and yelling at each other again. The two that are like being held back start like headbutting as well at this point because their friends have like you know are trying to hold them back and everything. um Let me see something real quick. Oh my god, can I stop clicking that? um okay, at which point this going on for a while at this point, right? um you eventually start to see a beam of light pierce down on the area that they're in. Uh, yeah. A beam of light starts to pierce down on the area that they're in. Uh, that would be. No, that's too big. It's like this one, right? Something like that. Not that. Whatever. But like a beam of light pierces that. Whatever. At which point you can see from the other side the witch appears.
Oh my god. Epic.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, Tobias, carry me down. We'll go in blasting.
I like. Wait,
Uh,
I have slow fall, so I wait. Do I have to? No, yeah. I'll just pick you up and just jump off and just fall straight down.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
plummet in the ground. Just go, "Yeesh." And I like go
yeah.
Sasulu, hero's
On the way
entrance
down, I
style.
cast the Sacred Flame when I can do it on 2 people maneuver.
so okay. So as this light comes down on them, you just start to see them like whatever exposed skin they have starts to burn and like their faces like start to turn to ash a little bit. Um,
This is horrifying.
yeah, it's great. Um, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Do you want initiative, or is this not a combat?
Not really. You guys, I can tell, don't want combat.
No, we can have combat. I was just like, I'm just trying to like.
Yeah, no, you guys are good. That's going to be. Let me double check it here. Okay. Yeah. What is this? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, these guys will be taking this much, and this much.
I'll be right back.
And you just can hear the witch from the back just say, more troublesome creatures coming my way. So if there's something you guys want to do at this point, you can.
Yeah, we do our thing.
Yeah, okay, so what are you guys doing? I know you said Sacred Flame or something.
Yeah, so Tobias is like grabbing me.
Okay.
Like, you know how ice skaters, like, the guy will like lift up the girl and they'll do a spin?
Okay.
We're like that. And then we're floating down, and I cast Dual Wield Sacred Flame on the way down.
Sacred Flame, okay.
Because I have the feature that makes it hit
Right,
2
right,
people
yeah,
if they're within 5 feet
No,
of
at
each
least
other.
we got the official name for it, the Dual Wield Sacred Flame.
Yeah, Akimbo Sacred Flame. Real.
Okay.
Alright, well, you actually roll initiative, or?
Sure, I
Okay.
guess. If you
I mean,
guys
we don't need to, if you
really want to. It seems like you just really want to.
Yep. I roll in that one.
Okay, I know he's out for now. I'll just roll his initiative. Okay. So it is the creatures' turns.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, literally, I just rolled initiative for you.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
I was
don't
like,
bother doing that though, because I roll once. So it is the creatures' turns as you guys started floating down. They are unhappy. They've just been injured. They start to let go of one another, start picking back up their swords, and they.
Is that an act?
Huh? I mean,
free object
yeah, free
interaction
object
to pick up
interaction, yeah.
sword.
They're gonna start. Oh, they're gonna start running into the field, seeing what's going on. They're running and running and running, and these two that run through there will be taking some damage. Yeah, anyone that's, yeah, so they're gonna have to do that again. Okay. Oh no, wait, they don't. That's technically the start of their turn. Wait, let me double. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, that was technically the start of their turn. Okay. With that, Tobias, you guys have floated down like the beautiful princesses that you are. It is your turn.
Okay. I mean, they're probably not that strong. 50-foot speed. Run. Oop, that's the ruler. Run over here. Get right in his face and go for a good old wallop. Hiya.
Alright, I can't use my sacred flame thing anymore, so they all moved.
That will not hit.
Okay, let me. I have
As
extra
you
attack.
run in to punch them,
We probably should
he
have surprised round, to be honest, if we were
they
hidden, but that's okay.
jumped.
Nah, we fucked him up enough. Hold on.
Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourselves that.
Yeah. Okay. Extra attack. Zam.
No.
Okay. We do a little fury of blows, as they say.
No. Yeah.
So I will spend 1 key.
Fury or
And-
flurry?
Oh, flurry. I said fury. That's funny. And then get 2 more. Oh yeah. All made up for it, baby.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you can nat 20 there.
Well, blammo. Um,
Okay.
and then my last attack.
That'll hit as well.
Well, blammo.
How do you want to finish this first guy off?
I go like I throw 2 jabs at his face, but I miss. So I go like left and right of his face and don't graze him at all. And then I just give him like a dirty smile as I like uppercut him into the air and then just fucking fist bash him back into the pavement and like
As you
all right.
fist
Or is
bash
that in
him into
Street
the
Fighter?
pavement, as you fist bash him into the pavement, your fist comes back out of his face, and you start to see its eyes and mouth starting to glow. Can I make you have a con save, please?
What the fuck? God save.
Yeah.
What the
No way, he explodes.
You start to see uh, light coming out of the mouth and eyes of this creature, at which point they combust and explode, and you will be taking
That's crazy.
6 radiant damage.
Ah, that's
Okay.
fine.
And
We're chilling.
Oh shit.
Oh,
you're
Too much.
blinded until your next turn. The end of your next turn.
no, that one kind of
Okay.
sucks.
Yeah. I need to remove a key point, but can I can I still run with my remaining movement or not?
Blindly.
Blindly, so like I have to pick a direction and then just do it. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
I'll roll for it. So wait, what would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So a D8.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a good one. Hold on, how much movement do I even have? Because I was like here. Okay, I have 25 movement. Which direction do I run 25 feet in?
So the way I do it, right? So I just go left to right each
Yep, so I'd go
step.
down. Yep. Right.
I would, yeah, you can do it that way. That's fine.
Yeah, either way, you go down.
Yeah. Wait, was I done? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I've been down. Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay, with that, it's the witch's turn. Having seen you from the back, she says, "You know, I was waiting for quite some time. I was wondering if you would get past these ghouls sent to find me."
Bro, bitch, we're in the middle of combat.
At which point she will. What will she want to do? Yeah, I guess this probably is the. You just see her like send out from like she reaches out. Like she has a little satchel. She takes out a skull. At which point, just bugs start flying out of this skull.
Yo, bug skull.
Uh, yeah. So that will be that. This needs to do that. That fails. Perfect. And that will be this. That is going to be as the closest creature to her gets attacked by a swarm of bugs and starts making running down a little bit. It will then be Setsuo's turn.
Oh, yippee!
Yippee!
Never mind, I don't have enough movement.
Don't you have Eldritch Blast? Because you don't want them to like blow up on you anyway.
Yeah, I do. Alright, I come up to here and I just do 2 Eldritch Blasts at the same dude.
Okay. Your first Eldritch
13 and
Blast
22.
misses. The second one will hit.
Sure.
Oh
Alright, damage.
god.
Tetsuo's.
No.
I like look down at my hand and like shake it because it's not shit ain't working. And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. With that, it is back to these creatures. They now see you guys. They now see meat. Their swords. They get them ready. They're coming for you. So they're gonna be running this way. They're gonna be running this way. This one trying to run away from the bugs. But this one will start attacking. And that will be a hit on Setsuo.
Alright.
Oh damn, that's quite a bit. Okay. As that will be 13 damage with their
Okay.
sword.
What type of sword is it?
It just appears to be a normal sword. Normal scimitar.
Righto.
With that,
None of that's like poison or anything?
well, there's other stuff, of course.
No, none of the damage I mean.
Oh yeah, no, of course. But
Because
it's
I'm
not. It's
immune
not
to
poison. It's not poison. Yeah.
poison and
Yeah,
I
I
have
know. I know.
resistance to
I
magical
know.
effects.
Yeah, it's not
Right, just
poison.
checking. Just checking.
I know. I know.
Just checking.
Just checking, just checking.
I know.
Just checking.
I know. With that though. Oh wait, he can do that. Yeah, that's fine. It will be Tobias's turn.
I'm not much of a ranged person, but I think I can do this. Let me make sure I just don't have to do it after an attack. Features. When you take the attack action, you can replace one of your attacks with this. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. What's my monk DC? My key save. I just need to know that, and then I'm good. Uh. 8 plus proficiency. So 11 plus 14. Okay. What I'm going to do. Gonna run right here. And I will attack, but I will replace one of my attacks with Breath of the Dragon. So I will shoot out a 30-foot line of what am I gonna pick? Let's just do lightning. Lightning seems safe. On both of them, and they make a dex save against DC 14. I don't know why it says 10. That's just cap.
No, I think it's 10. Honestly,
No, it's not.
me personally, I think it's 10.
It's 8 plus proficiency, which would be 3, so it's already 11, and then plus my wisdom mod.
Damn. Okay, you said 14.
Yeah.
The furthest one saves. The closest one does not.
Okay, and then 2 rolls of martial arts, which are d6s. Sorry, it's been a while since I played a fucking monk.
Good.
2d6 lightning. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that is criminal.
It's half on the saved one, right?
Yeah. And then I will I mean, I don't know. I'll run over here and then hit or attempt to hit this one with a punch. We'll blam.
What?
That's fine. It's not gonna be that much damage.
Oh, that's interesting. That can replace one of your attacks and still let you. That is interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. So you're attacking the one to your right?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, that hits.
Is that 15? Okay.
That does hit. Having been too busy dodging your attack, he gets hit by whatever this is, not seeing you run up and punch him in the gut.
Nice.
All right. And
Um,
anything else?
that's. I don't really think I want to do a bonus action. I'm good. I don't get like a free bonus action punch, do I? As a monk, is that a thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's like your main feature.
No, not the Fury of Blows or Flurry of
Nah.
Blows, right? Like, oh, I just get
Yeah,
a.
just you get a bonus action melee attack. Yep.
Is it? Oh, but it costs a key point.
Yeah, that's
I
on
don't think it does.
Yeah, key field attack. I'll post it. This one.
bonus action. When you use it, you can make one unarmed. When you use the attack action with an unarmed strike, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Yep.
Yeah, it's basic martial arts. It's just
Oh
a
wait, but that Flurry of Blows is just better then. Wait, no.
Yes,
For
but
example, if you
flurry
make the
of
attack
blows is
action with
what
the bonus action, you can
costs.
make an arm strike as a bonus action, assuming you haven't already taken a bonus action.
Flurry of blows
yeah.
costs key. Martial arts does not. Martial arts just
Martial
gives you a
arts.
This is like
basic,
the
an
level
extra
1
attack.
feature.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? Where?
Bro, you might be a silly Billy. The level 1 feature martial
Oh,
arts,
martial arts. Where is? Okay, I'm
the
looking.
third dot point.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I probably haven't done this like at all. Alright. Bonus action attack on the same lad.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Dude, that's crazy.
Crazy. Okay. Man just got double suplexed. Okay, sure.
I punch him twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't you have to let go of someone when you do a suplex?
I don't know. I'm just saying random words.
Hmm.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter.
With that, it'll be the witch's turn. So she just yells out, "So, I assume you're trying to find me again?"
Bro, we are fighting, woman.
At which point she will go ahead and she kind of like her skull, like the eyes on it start to glow a little like purpley. As yeah, we'll do that. This, okay. Wow, okay. They start to go purpley, and the creature closest to her starts like gripping its head in pain. Um, not down and out just yet, but you can see he's barely holding it together. Setsu, it's your turn.
Oh my god. First ever green flame blade usage in the whole campaign.
I don't think it's the
That's not
first.
not true, but it's one of
It's been a
few.
while.
Yeah. Yeah, attack the one on the left, I guess.
Okay. That'll,
Assume
I
that
think, just
it's
barely hit.
what is the 21, brother? I think it might hit a little more than barely. What's the meme with this?
You just attack, or just
Um,
do damage.
I do to the other guy. The other guy takes a D8 plus spellcast modifier, so a D8 plus I
Damage.
think 4 or 5. What is mine?
I think we
Plus
set up
4.
to versatile to do that. Question mark.
I
I don't
don't know.
remember
Just
because
do
I know I set it
do
up
the
very
regular
differently for
damage
2 people.
first. So
That
I
one's
actually
correct.
roll
Okay.
really fucking well, really well on the
Well,
first guy.
this guy immediately just fucking combusts. With
Alright, well
that,
he's getting like chopped in the neck, like down diagonal.
with
Yeah,
that, I need I need both.
Surely I get to
Tobias.
make like the other guy takes the damage instantaneously though. I
So I
think.
do need both Tobias and Satsulu to make con saves.
Yeah, the other guy takes the damage before that happens though. So
Yeah,
the other guy takes
yeah.
10, and then I make
It's
my
just
con
instant.
save. And is this magical or biological effect?
Biological.
So he's got like radiant dust inside of his guts.
It is biological, yeah.
Alright.
Sorry,
Your greatest
hold on,
weapon
my phone.
used. Right. Second creature takes equal to your spell your
Yeah,
spell
my
casting.
fuck up really bad.
What's your spell casting ability? 10.
Yeah, I think.
Oh my
No,
god.
my spell casting ability is fucking 18, brother.
It's not. Shouldn't be 18 damage.
No, the mod probably not the
Yeah, it's
ability.
probably
Oh, the
the
mod's
mod.
plus 4.
Plus 4. Okay, so it's gonna be 4 damage. Oh, the other guy dies too, so you're actually gonna need to make 2.
Okay, on the first one I rolled a 10.
On the first one, I rolled a 9.
Okay. Okay.
On the second one, I rolled a 15.
Second one I rolled a 25.
Okay, I don't understand how that logic works. Okay, so somehow, as you slay the first one, similar to what happened to the first one Tobias killed, you see the eyes and the mouth just start to glow and just completely combust, and you will both be taking 7 radiant damage from that as it explodes, essentially. You're both considered blind now. And then the second one.
Oh fuck! I was blind that whole time. Oh,
And the
no.
second one does the exact same thing, yet somehow you both dodged that.
Okay, but I was blind and I probably shouldn't have been able to do any of that.
It's fine.
Right, we're gonna have a
Um,
chat after this.
Okay.
hold on. Let me just see if I hit. It would have been disadvantage. Ah, we're chilling. I don't know how
So
it
yeah,
would have ran
automatically
that
fails
way,
ability
or
checks, attack rolls against that creature, and your attack rolls just have disadvantage.
yeah, which I would have hit, but the dragon lineup and punching that guy would have been crazy. Maybe a moment of sheer luck, but honestly, you know, it's kind of cool. I would have imagined that, like, I would have hit the guy twice, right, and then Setsu runs up and like green flame blades, and the fire like bounces as I'm punching the other guy. I see it just like scorch his body, like right next to me. It'd be so fucking sick.
Okay, with that, there's one dude left. Setsu, anything else for your turn?
Nah, that's it.
Alright, last dude's turn. All his allies are gone.
Oh, I'll do my bonus action. Shove on him, pull him towards us.
Sure.
You're blinded.
You are blinded.
Oh, yeah, I'm blind. Never mind then.
So am I. I don't
You
remember
see
do
this
that.
all
time.
his allies are kind of gone. He's getting attacked by this crazy woman. He's going to start trying to make a run for it. With that, Tobias, it is your turn.
Yeah, you're no
Okay.
longer blind, right? Because
It's
you've
at
had
the
a
No,
end.
I got
It's
hit
at the end
again,
of your
so
turn.
and I got hit again, so I'd be blind again.
Right.
Um, well,
Disadvantage.
realistically, if I'm gonna run, like roll a
Well, you have
d8,
disadvantage on your tackles, I think.
yeah, I
Yeah.
need to run the right way. It's not going like that, right?
It'll just be like straight up. Yeah, straight up.
I
I mean,
would
like where he
go like
was. That's
charge to the forest.
Go random max speed.
I mean, I imagine I would. Okay, that's right there.
Tobias be like, okay.
I'm just like punching through the air as I'm running.
The wish just like stares at you as you charge. I'm like, okay, that's one way to do things. She just walks back up and she will once again send out
Can't she move
her.
her moonbeam?
Hmm? She could have, honestly.
Yeah, she could like cut them all in half with it.
Yeah, she totally could have. She's just gonna send out more bugs from the skull. That's this one. Yeah. As the bugs fly out and start enveloping this creature once again, this fight is over.
Sure.
So your
Yeehaw.
guys' blindness would, end at this point. At which point she begins to ask, so, I assume you've come back to me for something?
Can I run back over Hey, Cecily, should I take the bodies back to the cart? Maybe the guys want them.
No, well, they're all exploded, so I don't think they're gonna be much use.
Are they? Yeah, actually, what kind of
The
what
bits.
kind of remnants are there?
It's kind. I mean,
Is-
yeah, it's like a Let me double check by reading this. But it should just be like. Huh, okay. Um. Yeah, no, the body is straight up burned. It is charred.
Rob, you should read like the 7th word in the description of the feature that you're talking about. Or the 6th word, sorry.
Sixth word.
Yeah. That's okay.
Mm.
The death burn feature.
Yeah.
Because I've used these
Okay.
enemies before.
Okay.
what? I don't know.
When they blow up, the explosion is a magical effect, but Craft said it was biological.
Oh, I see.
So unless they're different in his world and they're like chemical dudes,
Well, yeah, maybe they were fucked up.
then I've been scammed.
Wait, maybe this is the transition plot. Were they fucked up? Were they wild? And then I would bring them back to the
The bodies
boys.
are charred.
Yeah, I'd still be like, these
That's
were
my mess up on
magical
my part. No,
creatures.
that's a mess up on my part. That should have been magical.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just wanted to make sure. All right. Yeah, you're right. We'll just talk with the witch.
So, what can I help you with?
We met a guy in Ekron who said that he couldn't come talk to you, but that you had some knowledge on some shit that went down there a while ago. There's like these weird bones underneath the place, big bones under Ekron, and I tried to cast Speak with Dead on him, and like the whole city had like a mini earthquake.
Big bones.
Apparently you sort of know what's going on there.
Big bones. I'm not necessarily sure I follow. It may sound
Like a
slightly
big
familiar, but
skeletal fossil under Ekron. You haven't
Probably
yet.
that of a dragon. Or wait, not of a dragon. Never mind. Dragon. We already. Never mind. We're
large bones does sound familiar, but I have encountered many creatures in my time. I'm not
I mean,
necessarily
it's like
sure
buried under the city of Ekron.
underneath the city.
Um,
Can I have you make a um can I have you make a persuasion check? Not
interesting.
necessarily trying to persuade her, just to see where the events of this conversation may go.
Sure. Roll an 11.
Okay. A large bones. Who did you say you spoke with?
I think you really don't like the person from memory. It's like he had long nose, who can like teleport in and out of shadows. And he's a major cunt as well.
I mean, I've met quite a few. That's a descriptor of quite a few people from my day, but with a
If you
weird
have like
nose.
like if you're like a Chad strong magic user, I have a like ascending stone he gave me. Can you like detect his essence on there or some shit? I don't know. Um, how many beings have you met that can teleport in and out of shadows and like go into people's dreams?
and he has a schnoz about yay big, and like
Yeah,
Tobias holds up his hands about the size
Wait,
of the
did you say you
tape.
can go into dreams?
yeah. So it sounds like you know who we're talking about now.
It seems you have met Hypnos.
Yep, he's a cunt.
He is an interesting person, though I'm not sure necessarily what he might want with, you said, skeletons. underneath the city.
Oh no, he doesn't want like anything with them as far as we can discern. We want to know what the deal is with them,
Skeletons
personally.
underneath the city.
So like yeah, there's a big skeleton under Ekron of like a great beast that was slain at some stage in the city's history. In a cavern under Ekron,
It's like a
and
rib cage or something.
yeah, I tried to cast Speak with Dead on it, and it didn't work. The city just
This
like there was a
point,
big
when you say like a
rumble.
great beast that was slain, she begins to clutch her head as if vividly remembering something. She falls
Does
down for a
anyone do
second.
that in real life? Like they start remembering something and they clutch. They're like, oh, or is that like a? I think that's a
No,
TV
no,
trope.
it's a TV trope, 100%.
Yeah, it's a funny one though. It's a strange one.
Um, and as she like falls down and clutches her head, I don't remember this, but something is there.
Correct.
Why do I not remember this? I can see images of it as you mentioned it, but something from long ago of
Yeah, it's
someone
definitely some
else.
weird shit going on for
Someone else
sure.
was there. What else do you know of this?
Uh, I think there's a chance it's related to the Shadowfell, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't really remember. Maybe I'm suffering the same weird memory thing as you, or maybe it's just been a
And
month
you
since
said
we've
what
talked
happened when
about
you
this.
tried to communicate with it?
Well, I tried to use this necklace and I pull out the tongue of the dead or whatever.
May I, as she like
To
asks if
yeah,
she
I'll
can
toss
recall
it
it.
to her. Um, and I tried to use this to cast Speak with Dead on the thing, but either it didn't have a mouth or something. I'm not really sure, but like there was a like a mini earthquake that went through the cavern that we were in. Like the bones were trying to move or some shit. It was very strange. So my conclusion was that it was either dead, sorry, not dead, or it doesn't have a mouth connected to the skeleton.
She like
Because
begins
that
to hold it in her hands and like inspect it, but doesn't necessarily find anything from it. Um, and hands it back to you. Um, sorry. Uh, I fear as if memories may have been locked away from long ago, and that I should know the answer, but I do not. As of right now, I don't think I'm able to help answer your question.
damn, that sucks.
However, I believe one of my sisters may be able to help you.
Um, which one? Is it the one at the volcano, coincidentally?
You are more likely to be able to find her, and less likely to be, well, you will definitely be toyed with if you meet her, but less likely to be killed by her.
Could you like tell her we're coming and tell her to not kill us?
We haven't
That'd be so
spoken
handy.
in many a year, but she does like to toy with those that come through her land.
Right. Whereabouts is she at? And to follow up, why exactly do you think that she'll know?
I'm not sure if she will, but if anything, she will be able to help guide you on getting the information you want at the very least.
Yeah, right.
Um, but as for how to find her, near the basin of the volcano, before it starts to become the actual volcano itself, you will need to find what looks like a ruined, almost stone seal within the ground, and you will need to find a method to unlock it. As she's
Do you
hidden
know
herself underneath the volcano itself.
do you know what that method is? That would be so helpful. That would be like insanely helpful.
I do not, as we had parted a long time before she had decided to home herself there, and I have not seen
But
her since we all went. I had heard
right.
stories of where she is and all of that, but I'm not able to help there.
And assumedly she's like the same sort of deal as you, but like fire. Like she
Not
like
necessarily.
alright. So like
She prefers I mentioned she likes to toy with people.
yeah,
That's not the only thing she likes to toy with. She likes to play with toys in general, even though she's much older than me. Although she
right.
may
And
not.
just
Word of
go ahead,
advice,
go ahead, go.
don't
Yeah,
tease her about her looks. That angers
sure.
her quite a bit. She is quite
Um,
old.
just checking, like you like her. She's like your sister.
I
You
mean,
like like
yes,
you don't like yeah,
yes.
okay. All right.
I mean, they
Just
are all my
checking. Yeah, just
sisters.
checking.
Yes.
Yeah. Just checking. All right. Well, thanks, I guess.
I'm.
Any updates on those creatures that have been mutating and stuff?
Well,
We're continuing to investigate.
it seems that I'm still trying to be found by whatever entity, and they sent these things after me, I assume.
That's
It's
right. You can
always
handle these
something
shitters.
new. They're not that difficult, generally speaking.
Y-
But
Yeah, you can handle them.
as of right now, I don't have anything new just yet.
All right. Well, we have to go to this volcano. Anyway, on an unrelated quest. So while we're there, if we can, we'll have a chat to your sister and like, do you want us to report back? Are you interested now? Like, what, you know?
Maybe tell her that someone has locked up old memories.
All right. So like, once we talk to her though, do you want us to come and tell you what the deal is, since your memories are getting fucked with?
Well, maybe in the end,
Or
if
you just don't
everything
care?
is pieced together.
Okay, sure.
Though, it might
You
be
can like come,
difficult.
like if you want to come with us, you're welcome as well.
I need to
Like,
defend my home a little bit, and as you said, we all
yeah,
need to
right, that's fair.
find out what's going on to these creatures in the area. Those guards of the city, I don't necessarily trust them with what they might be doing here.
Yeah, fair, cool. Well, we actually we're actually investigating that as well as like part of this. So if we find anything out, we'll let you know.
That's interesting to hear.
All right. Well, we have to get back to camp because we need to sleep before we travel tomorrow. So,
Yes,
thanks
of
for the
course.
chat and the info, and we'll meet up at a later date once we figure things out.
Okay.
Oh, quick question. These things, have you encountered them before? As Tobias like points to the little dead creatures.
It's been a few years, I believe, but I think so.
Are they like, useful at all? Like, could you
Can you
make a
make their guts into
material?
potions
Yeah,
and
into
whatnot?
potions. Like,
I mean, they're corrupted elves used as minions of the court.
The court? Have we heard about that? Did you tell us about that last time?
I don't remember if I told you about the goods and evils of
In
the
the
Fae,
in the
and
Fey,
it's
but
all
yeah,
very
I think so.
complex.
Yeah, I think you did. So I guess you sort of know what's looking for you then, right?
I have
The bad Fey.
suspicions.
Yeah, right. Interesting. All right, well, fucking good luck, eh? We will yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for chatting.
yeah, thanks, Doodles.
As you say that, and she begins walking back, you start to see the fog condense back in. The area starts to kind of like heal and become normal as you all begin to leave and go back to the camp that you had set up.
Hell yeah.
Sleepy time.
Any final thoughts before you rest up?
Might as well
Uh,
wake up Nary and like tell him, I guess, right?
Neri,
I mean,
get up.
probably just tell him
in the morning.
Probably just tell him in the morning, right? Yeah.
All
I
right,
suppose.
with that, we can probably end here if you guys are fine with that.
Where's the Nary combat?
That's not a real thing. Nary doesn't get combats. Nary only gets roleplay. But yeah, we can end here for today.
I'm here. Sorry, I was away.
Building
You're good.
furniture. No,
But
I'm
yeah,
kidding.
No, literally.
that's.
You're good.
I think that's it for today. Go.
Alright.